Well, as you can see, Kavi Solokol has joined us on set, which means that this story has moved forward. Kavi, what is the latest breaking news with this?
Manchester United fans, gather around, because what happened tonight at Molineux has left the entire football world talking, and once again, Manchester United find themselves at the center of yet another VAR controversy. This wasn't just a minor mistake or a tight call, this was the kind of decision that leaves supporters wondering whether the system is truly helping football, or hurting it. Tonight's game between Wolves and Manchester United was supposed to be a tough Premier League battle, a fight for momentum, confidence, and consistency under new manager Rúben Amorim. But instead of football being the main headline, VAR stepped in once again and stole the spotlight in the worst possible way. From the very first moment the incident unfolded, United players surrounded the referee, arms raised, voices loud, demanding clarity. Fans inside the stadium immediately reacted with shock, disbelief, and anger. And online, United supporters erupted, frustrated, tired, and fed up with decisions that never seemed to go in their favor. Let's break down exactly what happened. United were building momentum, pushing forward with energy, hunger, and belief. The team had been working hard all week, preparing under Amorim's intense, tactical approach, high pressing, sharp movement, fast transitions. And just when it looked like United were about to turn the game in their favor, the turning point arrived, and VAR changed everything. A controversial moment inside the box, one that looked straightforward at first glance, suddenly became a full VAR review. The referee paused the game, the atmosphere shifted, and every player stood still waiting for the verdict. Fans expected a clear, fair decision, but the officials saw something completely different. Within seconds, Wolves were given the benefit of the doubt. Manchester United were left stunned. And just like that, the direction of the match turned upside down. Now, let's make something clear. United fans are not angry because the decision went against them. Fans are angry because the decision didn't match what they saw with their own eyes. Replays showed contact. Replays showed interference. Replays showed enough for VAR to at least reconsider, but instead, the officials doubled down. Rúben Amorim couldn't believe it. The players couldn't believe it. And most importantly, the fans watching around the world couldn't believe it either. And this isn't the first time. Manchester United have been on the wrong end of controversial VAR calls multiple times over the last few seasons. Every week, mistakes are discussed. Every week, clear and obvious error gets redefined. And every week, supporters feel the same emotion, frustration. Tonight felt like a repeat episode of a story United fans already know too well. But here's where things get interesting. Despite the injustice, despite the interruption, despite the psychological blow, Manchester United still responded. They fought back with intensity. They pressed higher. They pushed Wolves into their own box. And even though the decision clearly damaged their momentum, the players didn't fold. That resilience, that fight, is what the fans appreciated most. It's what Rúben Amorim is trying to rebuild. A team that doesn't break under pressure. A team that keeps going no matter what the officials say. United fans have every right to feel angry tonight. They have every right to question what happened. And they have every right to demand fairness. Football isn't just about goals and passes, it's about justice, honesty, and decisions that reflect what actually happened on the pitch. That's why tonight's incident hurts so much. It wasn't just a bad call. It was a moment that changed the entire rhythm of the match, a moment that stripped Manchester United of momentum they had worked hard to build. But let's also be real. This team is growing. They're adapting to a new system. They're learning a new identity under Amorim. And nights like this, even when unfair, help shape that identity. They create fire. They build unity. They give players a reason to fight harder the next time. If there's one thing Manchester United fans can take away from tonight, it's this: the team is alive. They're pushing. They're trying. They're fighting. And when the decisions eventually start going their way, and trust me, it will happen, this team will be ready to take advantage. VAR may have created chaos today. The referees may have made a decision that fans will be talking about for weeks. But Manchester United showed heart tonight. And heart is the beginning of everything great. Thank you for watching United Pulse TV, your home for real, passionate, honest Manchester United commentary. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for breaking football transfer updates, analysis, and exclusive content on United Pulse TV.